藏现在的红柳滩检查站，这是219国道。昨天下午我们就困在这里，一直在过军车。晚上我们只有住宿在这一个小旅馆里。大概从今天早上又开始就是过军车，我们在这里已经停留了24个小时了。过的军车大概初步算的有5-6千辆，这里有运送物资的、大型装备的、导弹、轻型装甲车、轻型坦克、装甲运兵车以及各种兵员。现在呢，马上可能要通行了，我们在这里正在等待着。现在镜头所指的方向就是从新疆到西藏的方向，这些车辆都是从新疆往西藏那边去的，也就是说有可能是中印边界地区。由于过军车，沿途所有信号被封闭，我们无法打电话、发短信和微信，只能在这里守着，希望能够尽快能够得到。
China, under the rule of the Chinese Communist Party, represents a global challenge.
One which will define the next century.
It is a challenge which touches all of us.
This challenge will outlast governments and administrations, and it transcends party politics.
What we once believed about China's rise no longer corresponds to reality.
We thought China would open up over time. This hasn't happened.
In fact, today, China is authoritarian at home.
And ever more assertive abroad.
その結果、我々に自由と安全を与える民主主義的な社会規範は空前の圧力を受けております。
The rules-based order is suffering, and this cannot continue unchecked.
When countries have stood up for democratic values and human rights, they have done so alone, sometimes at great cost.
No country should have to shoulder this burden alone.
Maintaining the international order is all of our responsibility.
The world wants and needs China, a country of profound tradition, culture, and industry.
However, no nation should be able to freely jeopardize global values and human rights.
We, the Interparliamentary Alliance on China, stand together to coordinate the response to this great challenge.
There is strength in unity.
By standing together, we will be able to keep the rules-based and human rights systems true to their founding purposes.
Then, and only then, will we rise to the challenge of the next century.
UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has announced his intention to overhaul British immigration policy to fast-track citizenship for Hong Kong residents. Now, Johnson said that Britain would have no choice but to uphold its profound ties with Hong Kong if China goes ahead with the new security laws. Currently, around 350,000 Hong Kong residents hold a British overseas passport. The UK is willing to offer a 12-month extendable visa to all overseas passport holders in Hong Kong. This could pave the way for the right to work and a gradual UK citizenship. Now, Johnson hinted that this offer could be extended to not just the passport holders, but also the 2.5 million Hong Kong residents who are eligible to apply for British overseas passports. Effectively, almost 3 million Hong Kongers could avail this offer. As part of the handover agreement between China and the UK in 1997, all Hong Kong residents born before 1997 are eligible for a British overseas passport. Now, Boris Johnson said that if the security laws are not withdrawn, Britain would offer this alternative to the residents of the city-state. China has hit back at Britain over this new proposal. Beijing has asked Britain to abandon its quote-unquote Cold War mentality and colonial mindset. The UK has reached out to Australia, New Zealand, the United States and Canada on opening their door to Hong Kong residents. If these countries adopt a similar approach, the pressure on the UK would reduce considerably.
And our great ally, the United Kingdom, has announced it will extend visas to 3 million Hong Kongers.
many of whom took part in last year's pro-democracy protests, so that they can escape the Chinese Communist Party. I highly commend Prime Minister Boris Johnson for striking this bold blow for freedom. But the United States can also do more. Today, I call upon the administration to prioritize the admission of persecuted Hong Kongers to the United States through the U.S. Refugee Admissions Program. In coordination with our allies, this action could save these brave Hong Kongers from a horrific fate under authoritarian communist rule. While this refugee program has been abused in recent years, it has always served the noble purpose of allowing those who are truly oppressed by their governments to immigrate safely to the free world. And now it can be used again in this worthy cause to help noble Hong Kongers flee the grasp of the Chinese Communist Party.
It's actually the largest contributor to WHO. And I have met President Trump a number of times before, starting from 2017. And recently we had a call conversation 2 weeks ago. And what I know is that he's supportive, and I hope the funding to WHO will continue. And the relationship we have is very good, and we hope that this will.
我换一个的空，还是要散。这个呢太贵了。抬了一个出来，死了3个。然后又抬了个车摆到这里。
启动首届上海夜生活节，推出上海酒吧节、深夜食堂节、深夜书店节。